Fuck. I'm basically having a massive panic attack because I had to deal with a load of stuff at the last minute. Turns out that my email has not been sending me emails on my phone for the past fuck knows how long, and I missed a load of important stuff. So I had a bit of a panic attack about that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's oh Jesus Christ. For the record, fuck Google Gmail, because it's just ow. Okay, thought that was I'm just checking the last emails. Just got a lovely PM like, this is an important message. We want you to use the NHS app. Fuck off. If I was wanting to use the NHS app, I'd be using it. That was the wrong button. That's yeah, basically you've learned no information that you shouldn't over there. Dealing with my ADHD bullshit and stuff like that. I'm very professional. I definitely never click the wrong buttons. Let's close my email, shall we? That's just all my job alerts and stuff. You've not learned anything new. But yeah, you have... Minerva, you sent me Crazy Taxi? Why? Thank you. But why? Why did you... Why send me Crazy Taxi? I mean... It's most definitely a good game. Fair enough. So that'll have to show up on stream at some point. But today I went through my things and I was like, I was going to do multiplayer, but I didn't organise it. Honestly, it's very unlikely I'll actually get the multiplayer for tomorrow set up, which is much more urgent because that was a properly planned thing. But is that capturing? Yes, that's capturing. Good. I was gonna do what's the word? Fucking I'm gonna do the. Hopefully, I'm gonna do the Dead by Daylight tomorrow. But oh dear, I am having a sorry. Tutorials, creature pop up text, notification, text. Okay, so that's not very good options.
Very limited, aren't they?
Yes. But the Magic Circle, I'm hoping people know, is a game about
My old man
games.
used to take off his wedding ring and sort of flick it into a spin. I remember being scared to blink, like, what if he loses
Yes,
it?
the greatest racing game of all time.
lose
What can I
Mom?
say?
Would he
There's
lose
no
me?
captions.
So, that's our cold open. Just a ring,
There were a second ago.
twirling over black. Will it stand or fall?
What, are you talking like in Twitch
And
captions?
then, as Starfather,
No.
speak. Once,
Okay.
Starfather stood alone before the circle.
Your Twitch
There's a
one.
game
okay.
playing Minerva.
Placed everything.
I
First breath, final gasp, love, loathing, you. By his will, circle became ring. By his hand, earth parted from sky. But even he could not foresee the coming of Ava Nadir. Okay, I'm trying to record here, and you're making that face again.
The player can skip this, right?
Oh, yes. The story is only my life's work, but by all means, skip to the last page. Shall I leave it blank, so you have somewhere to doodle?
Ish, you were married, right? You and your wife ever dress up? You know, role play.
Maze.
Thought so. And in that little scene, did y'all find yourselves in burning need of a narrator? No. The meaning lives and dies in the act.
Someone's never been in love.
It's just a game. Shut up and let them play.
People, just use this take for now. I'll redo it tomorrow. We end on Through the Ring, and fade up as the hero awakens.
Okay, I'm definitely going to have to set up a side stream because Minerva, you don't seem to be able to hear it. That should probably be good, right? There we go. Unfortunately, there are no captions, so if we talk over them, nobody will be able to hear them. Options. Are there captions? Oh, there they are. Off by default. And unfortunately, they're fucking... Oh. So... Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a commitment to the joke or or not, but these option menus fucking suck, and oh my god, the menu screen is a first-person perspective. Yeah.
I'm up but your center bit is like a rectangle rather than a square or a circle.
It's allowed to be a rectangle, Minerva. Here we are. In game. Guys, can't put any loot rock store in here until you approve it. So yeah, this is... I'm going to actually change the volume a bit while I'm at it. Let's just drop the master so we can hear Minerva still. But yeah, this is supposed... I want to make it clear, this is a game about making a bad game. So there's a pinch of salt to be used in regards to the bad game design. If the subtitles themselves were actually that bad, if there were no subtitles, that would be a genuine issue. And I'm not... The fucking lack of textures. Oh no, my burning village, all of my NPCs are dead. Can I fall off here? Yes, I can. But yeah. Sorry, Minerva, if I snapped. The panic attack has put me on edge. Basically, so if I'm not that good company today, I'm sorry. We can't side quest, right? What goes here now? Villager. We could have a conversation here if someone would finish the script. There's no sprint. Shift zooms. Time to refund. Oh god, the options menu doesn't let me alt tab out. Oh, fucking.
Looks like you're gonna have to do it.
You see, rejected.
If you block one, Flocky will just find a different way.
Yeah, and it'll be more fun. So, oh, for Pete's sake, if I fuck this up, oh, come on. Hello, Tierbat. I'm having a time with game. Again, this is supposed to be a game about making a bad game. And I'm trying to work out which decisions are actually just bad game and which are... Oh, thanks, NPC. Father sword. My father? No, father to us all.
Hold, please. So, who are you? A new playtester? Well, let me save you some time. Today, I push the buttons.
Ish, we are not changing this part again.
20 years, Maze. 20 years I've wasted writing about the almighty player. But who is the player anyway? They're like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Genocide. They demand a world full of deep, compelling characters, yet at any time, they reserve the right to turn said people into piles of gently glowing ash. Well, what possible story could survive these conditions?
It's a murder mystery now? Everyone's dead. Who could do such a thing? Oh yeah, me.
Look! Look at our hero. A lonely mute who can't even lower their killing hand. Matricide is just how they say hi.
Your story needs Mom to live, so I have to cut all weapons out of the game? Negative. Fire me.
Never.
Sorry, bro. Long story. No choice.
Got my sword. I wasn't gonna kill Mum. I wasn't gonna kill Mum.
Well, you might have.
All
It
right,
would have
what was
depended.
next? No. May, shall we continue?
They've took my sword.
Now, we don't have any animations yet, but I can make do. Hero, the demoness, Ava Nadir, has stolen my ring. She alone now commands life and death. Something.
Ish. The company is broke. The last Kickbacker campaign raised less money than that joke fund demanding to have you caned by the state.
That was you trying to get fired. Even now, I struggle to hold the sky aloft.
Never proven. Point is, we can't raise a penny more without a live gameplay demo.
Yes, I'm running the demo script as we speak. Wit must be your sword, and virtue your shield. Now go, hero. Take back the circle.
Bye. Just welcome to Video's game, everyone. I've changed log. Eric, last lead level designer. Scope. Don't know which you artists did
No,
it.
that song is better for a boss fight. What else do we have?
Damn it, Ish! Which artist did it? Putting the elementary lock way above the door means there's like 110% of the test is just spinning plates, clutching the keys, looking for a hole, and cursing the game's designers. I have news for you. All the glorious details.
But this is the ending. Sadder, maybe.
All the glorious detail put in roof treetops, vaulted scenes, not walls I've ever seen them. Bleed off me, the player never ever looks up. Fix it. Okay. So that's there to indicate that
No, still not quite right.
they're not properly drawing. Here's the thing, what they should be doing is, the thing is, this actually does quite a good job of drawing your attention to that. So, just... I'll fight them. Temp, Cloud Realm Quest, status incomplete. For now, just cheat and spawn air key. Carried objects can be thrown. Good-o. Whoop. Ice Peaks quest incomplete. Spawn ice key. Yeet. I wonder if any of them are going to be complete. Live jungle quest incomplete. Spawn live key. Yeet! I've rejected
Also,
your yeet.
Zodi's stream is running like a slideshow.
It's weird because it's not on. That's oh, for fuck's sakes! My internet. Oh, you pissing fucking shit! Not today. Not to. 93% of frames dropped. There is no reason for this. My internet has just decided it's to the day of the shitting. It's shittening everything. Just take a big old shit on my internet, shall we? Fucking... I might not be in the right mood to stream this bullshit. Troubleshooter detects no issues. Time to stop the side stream, which is incredibly necessary for you lot to be able to see what the fuck is going on in the game. Fucking... I wanted to have fun today. And now this is the rage stream. Yeet.
And then 8 to 12 hours later, I am Ava Nadir. Then we release the Hellhounds.
It's running infinitely better now.
Wait,
Yeah, it
we
just
cut
decided to
combat,
shit itself
so,
for 5 seconds.
We? Oh no. I'm deleting the endgame bridge so the team knows we're blocked by your decision. I want to ship this thing. That's the contract I signed. You stole 10 years of my life.
We don't own you, just the rights to your celebrity name and face. And if you quit, I use it like so. My real name is Maze Evelyn. Once I was a hotshot pro gamer, but now I
One of the
teach
things I
yoga.
actually want to say,
I'm
it's
also
very, very
legally
difficult
married
to
a
get players
Crystal
to look
Formation.
upwards in video
You're
games.
holding my brand hostage? Okay-ish. Okay. I'll stay on until the demo, but wait till I tell you my
It's
new
one of
idea
those
for
things
the
that,
endgame.
you know, requires
Threats don't
significant
sink in
effort.
anymore,
Players
Maze.
don't like looking
Try reading
upwards.
some of my fan mail. Now I need to review the final cinematic. Alone. Thank you.
I hate both of you. But the other one more. Hero, you're trapped. My minions will destroy you. Oh no, minions. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, I designed that fight to be hard, not unwinnable. But with no weapons, it might as well be a, cutscene. Thanks, Ish. But there's a bug I haven't fixed. Your body was erased, but it hangs around, taking up memory. You can still move if you want to finish testing.
So I'm now a ghost. You've been deleted. Ghosted. Ghost, you can interact with other ghostly options. So yeah. When things are deleted, they just stay there? God, this game is a fucking mess. This fictional game within the game.
Garbage collection is very important. Make sure the games you're running have proper garbage collection, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Time to beat the game. Woo. God, that fucking... The frames are still fucking dropping according to Streamlabs, and I'm just miserable. It's just made me miserable.
Write this too.
It's looking fine on this end. It hasn't got choppy at
Even
all.
weaponless.
Oh.
The champion defeated may
Sorry, got it. Unfortunately, it says there's 26% dropped, which is...
I haven't seen any stutters yet, is all I can say.
It just leaves the notifications regardless.
Oh, garbage collection, like making sure all the stuff you're no longer using is cleaned up, like when players die, ending that instance of the player and not keeping it running.
Loading and unloading.
Your
Yeah.
work is the great love of my life.
Coda.
Don't panic. I won't ask you to sign any body parts. But I have
Everything
literally
you're
grown
not
up
using should not
waiting
be
for the
running.
sequel, and I will help finish it.
Did you rehearse this?
Coupled
Many
that
times.
fails
Hear me
at
out.
that.
It might interest you to know that you make video games for a living. That should be an act of love. But after 20 years, well, love is not some mystic, inexhaustible force. It's a fuel. Projects like this run on it. And sir, with respect, your tank is dry. You think I sound young, but purpose trumps experience, and you know it. This upcoming demo, I won't sleep until it's perfect. The magic circle has come too far to run empty now. It will reach everyone. And if necessary, sir, I'll burn for it.
Coda. Ignore whatever Maze told you. Now you're hired.
Yay!
Let me guess. You're thinking, that's it? Did I miss the punchline? And you're right, boss. This world is a joke. And I need you to finish it.
Oh. Oh dear, I've broken it. Rip. Videos game. This was the worst choice for a
The gods
multiplayer
of this
game.
world don't know you, boss.
Dang.
But they're scared of what you might do. They have to treat you like some reptile with a credit card who can't stay awake without watching something die. But we both know you
How
can
the hell
quit
did
this world at any time.
voice thing get
I
Pro
can't.
Kinetic rap
I'm trapped
video
here,
game?
and I need your help. Hope that's enough.
I didn't hear a thing. because there was 2 things going on at once, which is why we needed the side stream, which we can't do because everything will die. It's video game. I have hand.
Welcome back. By now, you can see that the gods will never finish this world, boss. Hell, they can't even decide on the color of the sky. To fix it, we gotta start by breaking you.
Okay, so... Oh, there's a map. That helps to have. That's very nice that it's just a sketch.
Okay, everyone else?
Yeah, like, I think... There's a video game. Oh. God, turns out having a panic attack right before a stream is not good for you.
When the gods screw up in the act of creation, that life ends up in the cracks. This is one such crack.
But yeah, this is about a game that's being made by 2 people who fundamentally disagree on how to make games. And also are horribly abusing a fucking thingy. I can quit any time and I'm not a reptile. I mean, I'm definitely not. I'm a girl. A definitely human girl. Ah, I can stick my hand in this man's crack. Okay. Here's the thing, I don't want to take the day off because I'll stop streaming, is my fear. Oh no, I've got a hand crack. I can steal life and oh, I'm the colory now. I'm bringing color to James Sunderland's LSD hole. God damn it, Panda. I'll need to place a trap, apparently.
Before the gods made the world, everything looked like that. Just a big circle of nothing. The trick is to stare into it and see anything else.
Well, it knows my actual graphics card.
When you make your own circle, it's like ripping a black hole in theirs. Trap something inside, and it ain't never the same again.
Yeah, this is pulling actual
good
things.
Now, if you see something that looks kinda ghostified, it means the gods unmade it. It takes life to bring it back.
Hold. Okay, intern. Ish trusts you. Your new job is to convince him that you should build our big gameplay demo. First, convince me.
I'm nervous. Your work is sort of the great love of my life. But speaking of Starfather, see this rando down here? Pretend this is Ish. Do I score any points with you if I just...
Hey! No! 0 points. First up, that was a live playtester. You just changed the world for everyone.
Say that again.
And second, that love crap? Clumsy. Button up your blouse. I don't need to see your soul, okay? That tester heard you. Hold up. This bridge was cut. And this zone isn't even ready for playtest. Who or what was that? I need intel.
Same time tomorrow?
See, boss? With them around, fixing this world ain't an option. I call them sky bastards. But they ain't got the know-how to close the cracks. So now your life is gonna flow right back in there. And then... payback.
Oh.
Now, the gods' biggest weakness is the past. If we dig up something shameful enough, they'll crowd around it, pointing fingers, guaranteed. Then we jump out and ghost the Sky Bastard. Maybe even get inside it. And then... well, the gods claim that they hold up the sky. But I say, knock it down. Don't you want to see what's behind it?
I don't trust this glowing death man.
Why ever not?
Escape terrain art director. So I should delete the bridge. Sorry, Eric, but Ish decided to advance for the primitives in this area. Need brace native individuals. Since you guys haven't actually implemented any quests in here, figure not a big deal. If it's a problem, we can put a giant pink brick or something until we make a properly primitive bridge. What do you think that means, Sticks? Whatever, let me know. Okay, so this is just bad project management, right? Like, they shouldn't have been able to make this bridge in the first place if that was going to cause issues. And if not, you can think of excuses around it, because we don't want to have to make them completely redo a bridge. Like, Howler has been discovered. Trapped creatures can be edited with the E key.
Good, you found a way inside that monster's head. And like all the gods' ideas, he's only half a joke. All punchline, no setup. Think you can finish it?
I am. Poopy. I move by...
You can't use a creature's powers yourself, but you can stitch them on to anything else. Mix and match body parts to get the job done.
Poopy move on ground. Poopy attack with nothing.
Teeth, huh? Well, congrats. Now you're equally impotent.
My special abilities are nothing. My enemies are nothing.
That'll work. Now he knows that hunting you is a sucker's game.
I can pick up true.
Yeah. Pulling off his legs will work as long as you don't go near him.
Yeah.
You just stripped him for parts. No loves, no hates, no legs, and no teeth. What now? See? Trap it with the circle, rewrite the rules it lives by.
Poopy.
Anything a creature can do, you can yank that part out and stitch it into one of your pets.
Poopy. I have Poopy. I am Toad.
So you've made a statue in essence because you've turned off the puppy's ability to move.
My allies are nothing. Poopy. Apparently I can fast travel if I get stuck as well. That's nice. Let's take the ability to not be on fire from a rock. Let's make the rock move. Look. Rock now move. Except there's a finite amount of resources, so... Sorry, rock. I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh wait, I can just fast travel back to the exit. I can just fast travel to Poopy. Or that'll bring Poopy here, I guess? Come on, Poopy. Yes. I have found Poopy. How do I make Poopy glow? Poopy is now immune to fire. Sadly, Poopy is not valid target. Again, E to being to edit and F being to hold is throwing me a lot right now. But it'll be fine, right? Nothing can go wrong. Oh, I found the rock again. Dang it. Poopy. I'm gonna be honest, taming a puppy has actually significantly cheered me up. Which is incredibly, incredibly ridiculous. But I have a friend now. The friend is called Poopy.
If it makes you feel good, it makes you feel good.
I have found joy in something.
See, I watch the gods. I collect their voices as evidence. But they ain't free, so I have to spread them out, hidden in random objects like this. Sorry about that.
Coda, do you think I'm too old to use a search engine?
Sir?
I was too quick to trust you.
Greetings, streamers. After this latest delay, all I can say is Ishgilder is no longer the Starfather I once worshipped.
Wait! That is the passion of a fan. Maybe the fan. In my family, it's a toss-up who has the more anticipated sequel. You or Jesus.
Coda, it's just a game.
Not to me.
Correct answer. Correct. Now sit here, read through the entire script, and then render unto me some piercing insights. Or you can start another stream with this. Greetings, streamers. Just got fired by a has-been god.
Oh, Poopy. I think we've got some. Actually, if Poopy move. Poopy must be fireproof. Poopy has no enemy. Poopy ally is me.
Well, we're 10 minutes into this game and I already want to punch one of the creators in the throat.
I mean, I wanted to less than 10 minutes in, but Poopy is now my friend. I may have to steal its organs at some point, but, you know, that's video game. Come on, Poopy. Sometimes you desire friendship.
Ladies, this is not the demo area.
The intern is, practicing. I was reminding her that any color scheme must be approved by you.
Coda can use any color she wants. In fact, Coda, come with me. Bring your opinions.
I'm honored, my lord.
Okay, I like that, but maybe don't ever do it.
Now, you might wonder why you're doing all the dirty jobs. Part of the reason is I'm in a jail of sorts and had to learn to work this world in less direct ways. But mainly it's 'cause I'm lazy. Feels good, you know, admitting it.
I feel like he's a part of that world, right? The old one. He has... He was something.
I guess you were supposed
Everyone's
to live
something.
out a fairy tale.
Right.
Born to end some war when your sword got big enough. But the gods would have had to agree on all your powers, so you get none. But look around. Every creature here was abandoned by the gods. Let them be your fists, your fangs.
Oh. I can permanently upgrade a creature, apparently. Poopy will live forever. Poopy have fang. Poopy is friend.
So, interesting side note: the coders in this game have Twitters.
Like the fictional ones? Or
Yeah.
the real ones? Oh,
The
interesting.
fictional ones, they made Twitters for them.
Good. Perfect.
There's even a website for the game.
Oh, of course. Oh, no. Evil Poopy! You are not allowed to be evil.
And a failed Kickstarter.
A fake crypto.
Like, they put a lot into this game. There's they have Twitters for them, there's a website, and there's a failed Kickstarter.
You are not Poopy. Poopy, I need you to have new enemies.
Ha! So now he'll murder his own kind. You made a self-hating demon monkey dog.
No, I made Poopy, a good friend who will defend me.
Maze, can we talk about the motion cameras? These headsets. Given what what you're asking me to accomplish, it's risky to speak freely into so many mics.
Yeah, you learn to unsee them. The whole
Am I able
office
to
is
post
wired
links
up.
in your chat,
Everything
or
you
do you
do or
have one
say
of
here
those
is
links
considered content that
preventing
we own,
things?
in case it's
Links should be
genius.
blocked. Yes.
So
Okay.
Send them to
that's
Minerva.
why
She'll
you
be
have
able
to
to.
fire.
She's got
Contractually,
VIP
the
and
company
Mark
seems
GP.
control of
Send
your
them.
likeness, your
Sure.
voice.
But if I just quit before we ship, haha, they keep the rights. Anyway, don't sweat the mics. At TMC, assume the spectrum runs from total indifference to total incompetence. Nobody actually checks the recordings. And my plan gets me fired before they come into play.
So yeah, you are trying to get fired. Goodo. Poopy is friend.
That's what you look like, boss. The gods' plan was there'd be more than one of you heroes. But they canned that idea again.
There we go, the website for the game
now
and the
this
failed
thing is
made-up
kinda
Kickstarter for the game.
stillborn.
The kickback.
Maybe crack it open, see what happens.
You should see how much money they were asking for.
Okay.
They only wanted 39,999,999 and 99p.
Funding unsuccessful. god, all the fake backer updates.
It's really well done.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go through all this because I'm too tired. But I want to play game. But
fair. There's like a launch trailer and everything. But yeah, you should play game.
What if your enemies are... No, I can only make it have one enemy. Come on, Poopy. Oh. Well, you down. I need life. Fortra. Come on, Poopy. I have made a friend. And my friend is dog. My friend is a puppy. I'm trying not to have a breakdown.
Maze? Can you watch over my shoulder as I set up my first creature? I want this howler to track the Juggo by scent, flank it, and then pounce.
Just set the howler to hate the hero.
No! I mean, some of them should if they get hungry, but global kill on sight lacks a certain ecological truth.
Trust me. You set 2 creatures to fight, it's just Muppet sex, man. All impact, no joy. Looks terrible. But if the hero gets attacked directly, they've got no time to see the stupid.
What about downtime? Can I at least make them sleep? Or pee?
Just make them patrol in a loop. You want truth, Grasshopper? Watch what Ish actually does between meetings. You walk in a big enough circle, everyone you meet thinks you've got somewhere to be.
Poopy. Fast. I like that I've just decided this game is now not about playing the game but improving my puppy.
Apparently this game is going to be in 4D when it's finished. How impressive.
You know what? I'm making a new friend. This one is called...
It's up time.
Toadinator. Special abilities is different. Enemies are nothing. My abilities are... My allies are the hero. Can be picked up. Toadinator. But your enemy should also be a howler, I guess, right? Yeah, friend. Poopy and Toadinator. They will protect me.
The gods have promised that they'll tie off this story in a neat little bow. Everyone will confront a demon, learn a hard-won lesson, and complete an arc. But that's a crock. As evidence, I submit the gods themselves. Watch them long enough and you'll see. People don't arc. They loop.
Would you like to be another ally? Bobbert. Okay, so... Bobbert, what are you doing? Bobbert, Poopy, Toadinator, you're playing nice. Better be. You cannot move. You cannot attack. No! They murder Poopy! Though this indicates I can, in fact, heal. Ooh. Still can't work out how to get to that. This isn't going to be the right way to get that. The doobly. Maybe I should just... I can actually jump, can't I? Why don't I just jump? Come on, fellows. Let's go. Whoop! Ah! Oh, it actually worked. Eric Last, lead level designer. Hey, Escape. So design really intended this forest to just be a transitional space to the village. Well, it looks cool. It's kind of easy to get lost in here. You should actually turn this forest into a hallway. I am guessing you've never actually been to the woods. I mean, actually, the tunnels is a compromise. If they want to go to the village, they could just use them. Don't hit me, but the tunnels are pretty confusing too. Everything. Poop, peep. I have allies. Anyway. I found my way to a cutscene, I guess. Sure.
Ooh, yeah. That stupid cinematic is glitched again. You're stuck behind widescreen bars until you hard quit. Tell you what, though. As a gesture of good faith, I'll just break you out of story jail. There. Now imagine being stuck in that cutscene for 10 actual years. That's my life here. When my gameplay's too rough for his story bible, Ish tears the controls right out of my hands. But I think you can help me get fired. I'm guessing you hacked in. Good. This game is broken, right? So exploit it. Abuse it. Make it chase you on a leash. I'll be watching.
So, the fort in the forest. The hero has managed to elude the savage Howler pack, right?
Minus any weapons.
But here he learns that they are an intelligent race, caged for generations by the villagers. The predatory behavior now is a rebellion. Sort of my Animal Farm take on the slave trade.
Oh man, if I tell you how dumb you sound, will you be too embarrassed to fire me?
Maze, please.
One wonders why they need to be fired and don't just quit.
Contract.
Want Coda to do a little diversity census on the whiteboard? Or, you know, just
Of
leave
course,
it
the solution
blank?
is you put metal in the microwave to solve all problems.
Minerva.
Townsfolk.
That would get you fired.
Revert to placeholders,
Yeah.
please.
Not necessarily in the right way. It might get you fired.
Also, because I've been looking at the failed Kickstarter page, they kickstarted the game 5 times.
Congrats.
Jesus Christ. Oh my, this is too real. The sad thing is, another mushroom.
The sad thing is I'm almost certain I've seen games that have been kickstarted multiple times and failed every time.
Yeah. Oh, enter the pee room. A poopy? Oh, I can summon everyone. Thank you, friends. I have all of my children here. Oh yeah, also Poopy, you've got even more HP now. This is not thematically fitting. Lads, we've entered Doom. This is Doom now.
Yep.
It's almost like the game is bad.
Congratulations on your boomer shooter.
Oh no. Oh, it's been development for 10 years and it's completely changed. He's the villain of the original game, or the protagonist?
In my day, the gods were cocky. Figured they could handle more than one hero. See that elevator door? It won't open for just you. I can help you trick it, though, maybe. Find me in Hibernetics.
Fucking Hibernetics, Jesus. Anyway, I just sort of realised we've gotten bored. Edit corpse. I am Bobbert 2. You see, we want variety, Bobbert. I'm sorry, friend. No! You didn't have to kill him! You didn't have to kill him! You didn't have to kill him! You didn't have to kill them! I just made a zombie called Boober 2 who I can pick up. I'm sorry, Bobbert. You have been upgraded. I need to pee. I need to do a BRB. I'm sorry. Oh. So, let's... Y'all, you the talking people, do a talk. I don't know. I need to. That shouldn't be on.
Hello, chat. How are you?
So yeah, and that failed Kickstarter thing, they also have, I'm no longer allowed to upload videos on Kickstarter. They get DDoSed for weeks afterwards every time I do.
It sounds like they're making a very good game.
It's an amazing game made by an author I totally don't want to punch in the throat.
What, the author in the game or the author?
Oh no, the author in the game. Ishmael or whatever.
But like the Ishmael is in Moby Dick.
I believe, isn't the author of this, or am I reading it wrong?
I don't know.
Well, I think so.
Paige is also here.
Hey, Paige.
Yeah, the author's Ishmael. There's great. The made up failed Kickstarter has like an entire post of him ranting about people not funding the game.
And that's just in-universe lore. It's great.
Yeah, there's an in-universe website and an in-universe failed Kickstarter page.
Well then.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to think of some way to call my Ishmael funny Panda Bibble for the past, like, minute and a half, and I got nothing.
Call me Fishmail.
Oh, there we go. Better than anything I had. Got more features of Animal Crossing. They won't let me mail fish.
Why won't they let you send fish?
Capitalism, probably.
No doubt.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Is that Shuffling, our glorious host, returning?
Hey, always Pidge. Hello. I'm having.
It is me.
I'm having a time. You're adorable.
I saw you raising a zombie after you murdered a small friend to make him live.
Mm.
Yes.
That was kind of brutal, I'll admit.
I'm having a time. Is okay. Here's the bit where I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be a short stream because I'm having a. I'm still feeling bloody miserable. I want to just. I've got something I want to do that I can't do on stream. So I might take a break after this, but I'm gonna keep playing for a bit, especially Pidge just arrived. Pidge, meet our friends.
You gotta leave.
Poopy, Booba2, and Toadinator. They are my allies.
Phil ally.
I liked Boobert 1.
We destroyed Bobbert. Bobbert is dead now.
He was a lad, and then fucking Pupper ate the fuck out of him.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Who are you?
You were just like, oh, we don't need you anymore. Well, then I'm gonna fucking have lunch.
I was upgrading.
Corpse. I am corpse. My allies are nothing.
Here we go. Doopy doopy doo. Whoop. Whoop.
Hold to aim.
Did it. Solved. Problem.
Oh,
Oh yeah, also I did put on social eating because there is no way to eat Maynard's Bassett's sport mix quietly.
Wow, those
They are
are
truest
very
things
not
possible.
quiet.
Are those the licorice ones?
I've discovered
Or
a
the
friend.
one.
No, they're
Licorice
sport
crisps?
mix.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I am thinking of licorice, all sorts. Ignore me.
Okay, I was gonna say, Jesus Christ, that sounds like the fucking Scandinavian hell.
Because the only Bassets
Licorice.
I've ever eaten were licorice ones.
Is there any other kind of Scandinavia, Pidge?
If the gods ever
Licorice-loving
finished
monsters.
my
They wouldn't be
story,
Scandinavian if they weren't
I
licorice-loving
was
monsters.
supposed to
It's
wake
not that
up
it's
here,
licorice that I have a problem, that
but
it's
the
salty
hibernation
licorice.
pod is sealed.
That's
But I have a
salt. I mean, I don't
problem
like
with
From
I
inside.
mean, I don't like either, but like, yeah, Jesus Christ.
Think you can spring
It's
me?
like Salmickey, which is really salty licorice.
If it's alive in this world, everything it does is a word of God. Fly or fall.
Like, I'm one of those
fight or
weirdos
fuck.
that like licorice,
They
but I draw the
burned
line
word
at that.
into its head and said, "Go." You want to take on the Sky Bastard? You gotta trap their creations.
Salty black licorice.
Tear
Who
the
wouldn't love
powers
that?
out of them and stitch them back
Oh, look,
together.
everyone?
Your way.
I mean,
Could've guessed.
when your only other choice is fermented fish that we fermented in lye, licorice becomes very attractive.
True. When it's either fish we buried in the ground and lie for months, or this. It's like, well, this starts to look pretty good.
My poopy grows.
I don't disagree, Bertie Bassett, or Panda Bibble. Bertie Bassett is designed to cause people suffering. Is a hell golem that only inflicts suffering on people.
Years I've been stuck in here waiting for the gods. When I got bored, I reached out into the system to learn the ropes and to look for someone like
Bertie
you.
Bassett is literally
This
made of
arm
licorice. He's
implant
a licorice
was meant for
golem.
my world, but it should help you boss your pets around. Find a way to take my arms with you. I'll come along for the ride.
Well, thing one, your girl now. Taking your eye colour. Oh, or not.
It doesn't seem to like being Goral.
Attack. New hostile creatures they find in the circuit area surrounded by your waypoint? I don't know what that means.
Hey, now I can talk your ear off from inside your head.
Okay.
Plus, your new set of arms should help you con that scanner at the elevator.
I guess that when they
It
didn't
wants a
code
second
WOBs
hero,
properly.
But my guess is
Oh
anyone will
no.
do.
Seriously, Percy Bassett, hell no.
I appear to be able to make waypoints now?
Huh.
Not
This
sure.
game is confusing.
Yeah,
In
you're...
the sense, like, I'm not exactly sure what the mechanics are supposed to, like, do.
You can affect. So the allies are hero. This one's called the Rats.
So we're a tester in a game stuck in development hell for 20 years, and someone has given us basically hack and editing tools for the game.
So it's Morrowind
Well, I can tab back to my usual hands as well.
What'd you say it is?
then. So it's Morrowind then.
It's Herman of Gay, I thought you said that. God, we're trapped in a
Maybe
Bethesda
not
game.
do that. Oh, Poopy.
We're definitely fucked.
Poopy.
Oh, fuck.
I love the like audio text thing you have because it just had mayonnaise Bertie Bassett's.
Yeah, it would. I've killed Poopy. God damn it.
Poopy, no.
Don't worry. I can summon Poopy. I have summoned all. I shall use this rift to fix Poopy.
Hooray.
I have fixed Poopy. This is my true goal. Oh wait, can I just... No, it's... Hey look, my friends, can you go in there, quick?
I knew it. They were too lazy to make that scanner look for
Surely
something
Poopy can fit in
specific.
there. Oh.
Poopy did.
Yeah, you did it. Hooray.
And now
Gotta
I
get
got
removed.
to a lift.
I had
Hooray.
this world near to fixed, despite the gods. Then they scrapped the
It is kind of
whole
hilarious
damn
to me
thing and
that
start
in
over
the Atelier
with
games they
magic
got rid of the
frickin'
fairies,
kingdom
like
up
very
there.
iconic, like mascots they'd had for like
They
a
never gonna
decade,
finish.
and then
Big
just
leap.
brought in the Chims, which are basically just
You and me?
the fairies,
We were
like
born
down to
break.
how they work mechanically. They're just the same.
Yep.
They were gone all of one game before they brought them back, just aesthetically different somewhat. It's like, all right. Very bold of you.
Here is my identical but completely definitely different twin brother.
Exactly.
Whoop. Wrong button. Whoop. But yeah. Kind of the gimmick of this is that this game take
Doorbot.
powers, steal them. Hey, the rats. Would you like a new ability? Actually, you know what? No, not you. Poopy. Poopy,
Why don't you
your
give
special
Poopy
ability is
everything?
lightning rods. Poopy is lightning rod now.
Oh deal.
Thank you, Poopy. Oh. Okay.
10 years. We've all aged 10 years hitting beta. We're down to minor fixes. So as project director, the most valuable thing I can do now is to record, you guessed it, creator commentary. But first, Scotch. Indulge me in a toast to the team. The sad tale of the space station Limina and its fateful encounter with the Circle is all of our baby. Here's to you.
Have you seen the tweet that is like a post of someone reacting to the non-binary flag, and it's like, why do you have a Wario flag?
I have.
Yes, it's amazing.
It's so fucking good.
Wario.
The Wario flag.
Thank
I
you,
have a Wario
Poopy.
flag hanging in my house.
The Wario. You are all Wario at heart. I can't get in this room right now for some reason. Go over there, allies. There'll be a way to get in there at some point, I'm sure. Come with me, allies. On a grand journey through the airlock. I guess.
We did it, hooray.
Oh no. Oh, we're out here again.
Okay.
Coda, you are not capturing video of this. This is not the plan.
Oh,
The
it's all
fans
just
deserve to
sketches
see
because
the
it hasn't
truth.
been like developed.
Someone brought the old sci-fi version back, and now we know. It was finished and you both canceled
God,
it.
bastard.
Ish cut multiplayer. I didn't want my name on it. Plus, Coda, that was years ago. Focus on the demo. You sold Ish on giving me a sword.
I
to
dig like
satisfy
the concept
action
of this
fans.
game, like
Now
the
make
writing
this
seems like the
avatar
concept of the
mortal.
like the concept seems
I'm
fun, the
Chris
writing seems fun.
Starfather, the
Like
crowd laughs at
I'm
Ish,
not sure
and
I
at
like
last,
the
he
mechanics
hires me.
myself very much.
Liz Evelyn,
Yeah.
you rose from the fan community, but you have forgotten
They're a
us.
bit, yeah.
And before we fire
It
you,
seems a little bit undirected.
Agreed.
Yeah, in
It's
places. The game itself, I think, has troubles with
you will atone.
making a
Just
good
check it
game
out.
that also feels like a bad game.
Effective immediately, all likeness
Yeah,
fades.
like that is a
Ish,
very
sign
difficult
my
kind
brand
of
over to you.
Never even
ask.
asked
Like
why.
if that is to give a
We
mission
are your
statement.
only way
but
out now.
like the
After this is
the
done,
making
we have
your
a new demo
own
plan for
ally
you.
slash enemy
Till
thing
then, stay in your room
seems
and
to-
think about what you've done.
It hasn't, at least of having watched you play
I
this
love
game for like
you.
half an
Just
hour, like
expected
I
more.
haven't been convinced
You
of
brought
its
back my world and
usefulness.
drew the
Yeah,
bastard
making
in,
a game
boss.
that's bad but isn't actually
Choosing
bad to play
cheats.
is incredibly
So those
difficult.
old whirly birds up there
hell
act
yeah.
like it's
Yeah, like the core
bodyguards.
mechanics have to feel like
Now
a
you
bad
need
game
plan
still to
deal
some
with all
degree.
three.
The
I know for
jumping.
sure you ain't got the parts you need yet.
Yeah, and
But
like
it
I
Wow.
It
Go
can't
find
be
them.
awful to play, otherwise, it's just a bad game.
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like so far I wouldn't recall it's like a bad game per se, although I'm not really sure I'd call it terribly good. Like I think at least it's like even as a walking simulator with a gimmick so far, like it's fine
Yeah.
at least.
I did enjoy that we got to discover the Sky Bastard.
Yes.
I,
I will rob you of your movement to gift it to others.
how wholesome. So
Yeah, I think
fucked up
that-
seeing a creature walking around ambulating and you're like, fuck you, no more ambulation.
You don't move.
You'll never move forever.
I actually think this game might actually be better as a walking simulator.
Yeah, that's kind
Might
of
be.
generally where I'm at right now, but like this is like is that I'm just like, okay, mechanics, like
Oh.
justify your inclusion. Like convince me you shouldn't just be a walking sim.
This is apparently locked by groupthink.
Oh. Make Poopy murder it.
Hey Poopy, can your enemy be...
Execute.
I can make the enemy Sky Bastard. That's useful. What's... Hiver, I believe these are called, right? Yes.
Aren't they?
Hey, Poopy.
Oh yeah, Hyria.
Thank you, Poopy. Hey, the rats. You don't attack, so you don't need enemies. Hey, Booba
Boom,
2.
boom, 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 boom.
Your enemy is now the Hiver. Hey, Toadnator. Your enemy is now the
Bad
Hiver.
Halo, bad pod shooters.
The
Sick of making my
Hiver.
voice
Isn't
these
the
games
Hiver a
unbearable.
pterodactyl thing?
Not that I remember.
Ooh, which game was that, Panda Bibble?
Sounds fun.
Oh,
This is not fun, but it sounds ridiculous.
going through multi bad Halo and bad culture. Oh, it did get unbearable. Yeah. I can see that being a problem. Yeah, now this is opened up a bit, I'm just kind of like, I'm having a time just... Temp,
Look at the
alien language, my children will strip the flesh from your bones, and I will feast. Don't worry, I have a literal army of friends.
Like, at its worst, it doesn't seem like this game is really harmed by the inclusion of its odd enemy making mechanic.
No, this isn't hurting it, but it's not massively benefiting it either. Oh my god, the hive has beat my guys!
When something dies,
there's a fuck ton of them, holy shit. Oh, you're dead, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's like I was supposed to have a sword and they took it away at the beginning.
You want to bring back a ghost? Gotta give it some life. And the bigger it is, the more it'll
Ishmael had a
cost
problem
you.
with us affecting
Just
the narrative by
like the
killing
circle.
people, so he took our sword away.
Point is, boss, if it's worth doing,
Oh, dead things stay dead? Oh, and our friends stay dead.
I can undead them. I'm just going through the hiver zone and I'm thinking, might be easy to get past this while I'm still dead, actually.
I wonder if they're locked by groupthink, then maybe you just need to run ahead and edit
Yeah.
the scene.
Basically, that's my thought, is
Good idea.
go ahead, deal with it first, which is clearly coming out of here, being there's a load of lines.
An arrow.
Okay, I'm not sure to turn the queen encounter, but her melee range is way longer than the player's sword, and her attack rate does not leave openings for any approach. Even Maze can't get near her without getting insta-killed, as her damage was set ridiculously high. This is a progress blocker. Please fix immediately, and be tested without cheats before checking the changes. Yeah, this is what you call a disaster.
I mean, it's been in development hell for 20 years. The disaster is putting it lightly.
But honestly, there's just a lot of this game where it's like, even for a game trapped in development hell, this is pretty ridiculous, actually.
Fair.
Yeah.
No.
Because, like, look at games that
It's
have
not
actually
unbelievable
been
by any
long,
means,
more,
but
yeah,
the
like,
fact that they
like
don't seem
games
to have
where
had
it's like
Sorry.
decade-plus long dev cycles. Games like fucking Kingdom Hearts 3, fucking Final Fantasy 15, fucking Shenmue 3, like games that have been in some form for that long.
Dukem Nukem Forever.
Yeah,
That's
most
one I
of
thought
those.
of and then forgot.
Yeah.
I was like, there's one I was gonna say that I just completely forgot, and I feel so stupid. Thank you.
Yeah. The issue being that those games weren't really in development hell that long. Like, most of the final products were just completely different from what they were. Because they had to replace it all.
And even then, like, what those games were, as is the case with most games, like, it's cobbled together in the previous 1 to 2 years. Is more or less where the entirety of those games come from, because it's just you kind of can't just make a game that long without just drastically changing things constantly.
Like, to be honest, to me, from what I experienced, the biggest problem with Duke Nukem Forever is that comedy moved on and Duke Nukem didn't.
Absolutely, yes. That game is just the writing in that game is insufferable. The game as itself is like whatever. Like it's a shooter.
It's not a very good shooter in itself, to be fair, but
like
it's not like pig shit terrible.
I played Duke Nukem 3D when I was like 6 years old, and if I'd played Duke Nukem Forever when I was 6 years old, I would have loved it.
It would have been exactly as good. Fucking hell, trying to play those games nowadays, oh my god. I am so glad we moved on from R1 and R2 to aim up and down respectively. Fuck me. Good god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, though. Oh my god, it was so funny. What was it? Have you seen, I think it's the... I think it's a review of Aliens Trilogy where the guy is, because it was like the first game to use like dual stick aiming, and the guy is just like, this will never catch on, like it's awkward and shitty, like you should pick up like the Medal of Honor game which just came out, which has that stuff, which has like the old like R1, R2 aiming, and he's like, or better yet, just this game, Aliens game is very good. There's a better one coming out soon. Just wait for Aliens Colonial Marines to come out, and that'll be good. Don't worry, guys.
So, fun fact, when analog sticks came out first, I hated them. Absolutely hated them.
Oh, totally. Like,
Everyone
like,
underestimates how hard it was to learn that control style.
Oh fuck! I mean, I'm still not good at it. I'm still living in the world of they're hard to learn and I don't like them.
Are these screen grabs?
100% yes, but it's like it's amazingly hilarious hindsight of just. This will never catch on. Wait for Aliens Colonial Marines to come out instead.
Like, one of the reasons we had R1 to aim up and R2 to aim down was because, like, for the PlayStation, you couldn't guarantee every controller had analog sticks.
My God.
Totally. Like, it because a lot of it was just like you use the D-pad to tank control your way around the world, and then you use the whatever else it is to, because, oh, this is more than Doom. We actually can aim up and down. Like, never mind whether actually how fun that is. You can.
Like, I don't know, I think I've mentioned this before, but I had to borrow an controller with analog sticks to play Ape Escape, because mine didn't.
I tell you, after a day on this project, I do like to sit here.
Ape Escape 1 is... I played Ape Escape, the first PS2 game. People Cider 2001, the pants stealing game.
Really good right now.
I played that a month or two ago, and that's a weird fucking game. It really does feel like Ape Escape 2 is wrapping up, but like we need you to make us kind of like a tech demo, sort of like Tokyo Game Show style thing for the PlayStation 2 guys. Like, take the Ape Escape 1 assets and do something with them on the PS2. That is what that game feels like.
Long ago,
It's really strange.
Generate unique offspring.
Because it's like, considering how like Ape Escape 2 and 3 look, like Ape Escape 1, People Started 2001 just used Ape Escape 1's graphics. Like, it's kind of amazing that it just uses those graphics of like the weird, like, very skeletal, thin monkeys.
We'll have to take the fake demo version as a challenge.
You know?
It's very interesting.
Saying this aloud, how can the demo be about anything?
And a lot of the things is like it's just not as a game. It's not that
has
solid.
to see a child born into our world and love it.
It's also got some pretty dire camera, even for an Ape Escape game. It's got a pretty fucking dire camera design.
My sensory input is very messed up. I had multiple conversations.
Our legacy.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Every world's got
I'll take an excuse to bitch.
An odd man out.
I don't know why mushrooms are allied with wizards.
This game about bad game design has resulted in us talking about game design.
Yeah.
You ain't so
Oh no.
Anyway, I'm making a new ally.
And scheming to make it all fall apart.
Can I edit you now? You're dead.
But if the oddball wins, hell,
can I edit you now that you're dead? No.
No thanks.
I'm making a new ally. This one attacks with melee.
I choose.
Their special ability is nothing. Their allies are the hero. Their enemy
I have no
is...
special skills.
The enemy is Hiver. Can be picked up. I've made a new friend. This one shall be called... Jugs.
Jugs McGee.
I have made Jugs. My army grows.
Have I told you the story about how I got my Laserdisc player?
No. I didn't know you had a Laserdisc player, I'm gonna be honest.
I do have a Laserdisc player. We've watched videos in Discord through it. We've watched movies in Discord through it sometimes because I just capture it through my Elgato and I stream OBS to Discord.
Yeah, fair.
We watched Bram Stoker's Dracula that way together. But so I was going to Hard Off, which is the name of a hardware resale chain in Japan. And they sell video games, they sell software, but largely they sell like, compared to Book Off, which largely sells media, they tend to sell like bigger stuff, and they also tend to sell like hardware, like music, like audio equipment, and like AV equipment, like home entertainment system equipment. And they have a junk section, which is basically like as is and or like doesn't work, and it's like usually like identified on there like, hey, like it doesn't turn on, hey, it doesn't do this, whatever the hell. I was looking back there, and they had a bunch of broken Laserdisc players, and I was just looking at them, was like, ooh, Laserdisc players. And then I saw one that was like, it's like Satsuse ga dekimasu, like it can play back video, and I was like, oh, so there's nothing wrong with it, because the other ones were like, oh, like it plays video, but like it turns on, but like it can't play back, or like all like it doesn't turn on, just things like that. And this one was like, it was like $14, like ridiculously cheap, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy this thing. And then I asked like one of the staff of like, hey, like why is this in junk? Like if it works, and he was like, oh well, you know, it's basically just it's old. Like it's an old Laserdisc player. It's one of the earlier models. Like it doesn't have a remote. It's old, so it's kind of just like if it breaks, it's not our fault. Like you can't come get your money back. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fair. And then I had him help me bring it up to the front desk because it's heavy as shit because it's huge. It dwarfs the, you know, like how the Xbox One looks like an ECR. Like I have my Xbone sitting next to my Laserdisc player. It dwarfs the Xbox One. Like it's like the Xbox, like the Xbox One compared to like the PS4 Slim. That is how big my Laserdisc player is compared to my original Xbox One. It's big. And it, and I brought it to the table, and I brought it to the front counter, and the dude leans across, and I'd been having conversations with other staff members in Japanese this whole time, and I go to the counter, and the guy leans forward, and like leans forward a little bit, looks me right in the eye, and he says, "This is junk," like, as if I was like hard of hearing, and like as if there was something wrong with, as if there were like something not quite typical with my like processing faculties, like, and I kind of like was just kind of taken aback for a second, like did that really just happen? And then I just explained like in Japanese, like yeah, but like it plays back video, like it's fine. And then he proceeded to continue the rest of the transaction in really fast Japanese, just like being a real dickhole about it, quite frankly. I've never been, this is the most rude any like person has been to me in Japan. It was kind of astonishing. But the joke that I use for is just, oh, well, he was telling me its name. It's Korean, so he said its name is Jungkook. So this is Jungkook, my Laserdisc player.
What the?
But yeah, I've got a Laserdisc player. I buy Laserdiscs sometimes because they're really great. They're really good ways to own movies here because generally, like Blu-rays especially, are really expensive, and Laserdiscs are 480p. They're basically the same quality as DVDs.
Right, me. Yeah.
So it's a really cheap way to own certain things. To own certain media. Like I have all of Tekken Man Blade on Laserdisc. I got for $30. I got the whole series. Those really pretty big fold-out things. So they basically it's like records. It's like they have all the pretty art. It's like It's like you get the movie and a poster.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get movies with really awful Japanese subtitles, like ones that are just bad in quality, like the James Bond and Star Wars movies I have. I did find original, like non-special edition Star Wars films. I was so fucking psyched when I found those. Yeah. I was like, oh fuck yeah! Yeah, I was excited about that. They're not the best rips, like the masters aren't brilliant, but like they're there.
I'm curious how the James Bond films that's set in Japan has been dubbed for Japan.
Sadly, they're not. The ones I found aren't dubbed. By and large, I don't find dubbed movies in Laserdisc. I have some, but usually it's just subtitles. Although I am still curious of like how that one is.
Because it's real bad.
It is real bad. I mean, maybe that one wasn't localized. Who knows? But yeah, because I have Goldfinger and From Russia with Love, which are both pretty good ones, the Sean Connery ones. And then they also had Diamonds Are Forever, which was weird because like the first two were like $3 each. They weren't even in like, they didn't even have price stickers on them, so they were just $3. And like Diamonds Are Forever, the cover looked a bit different, and it was like $55. And I was like, why the fuck is this so expensive? And I was looking at it, like turning it over my hands, like why the hell is this one so, this like the last one they made or something? And I looked at it, I was like, oh. Like looking in the back, like none of the back, none of the info on the back, it's like it doesn't look the same as the other ones, and it's got like it's all in English. And I looked at the publishing information, and I was like, oh, this is an American copy of Diamonds Are Forever. That's why it's expensive. It's an import.
Which is funny because Diamonds Are Forever didn't sell particularly well as James Bond films go.
Interesting.
It's one of the. You know, they all tend to sell quite well. You know, millions are made, but that was one of the ones that didn't sell as well. It wasn't as popular.
They actually, Goldfinger has some really bad I don't always read the subtitles totally because I'm usually watching the movie, but like, and it's in English, so I don't need to look at subtitles, but sometimes I do. Because the English subtitles for like foreign dialogue, like non-English dialogue, they're not in English, and so I need to use that. Like for when we watch Bram Stoker's Dracula, like the beginning part that's not in English, like I had to translate for my friends watching. I had to translate the subtitles, and the bit where probably the most famous line in James Bond when Goldfinger has him strapped to the table and he's like, "Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die." Like, one of the one of the most famous lines in James Bond. They changed that, and it's so bad. It's basically like James Bond. The subtitles are is like, "I'll talk," and then Goldfinger responds with, "Yes, but a corpse won't." It's like
that doesn't even make sense.
Exactly. It's like what were you going for here? I know that writing subtitles is hard, but also like, what the fuck were you going for here?
Oh, I can't remember. You're reminding me of something. One of the countries, I can't remember, the film The Sixth Sense, one of the countries that the title was translated into for tells you he's a ghost in the title of the film.
That movie, where Bruce Willis is a ghost, my favorite film.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it is, but one of the translations tells you he's a ghost in the title. So it was spoiling the entire film.
That's amazing.
I'm just dying so I can ghost.
This is a really interesting bit. It's almost like we're playing Antichamber.
Yeah.
Like you kind of get like Antichamber-ish vibes.
I can't believe you're ghosting us on stream.
What's that mean? Whoop!
To ghost someone is when you like arrange a date with someone and then don't turn up.
Yeah, but
doesn't show up to her own stream.
I am Key. I move by ground. I attack with nothing. My special abilities are fireproof, I guess. My enemies are
myself.
My allies are hero. I can pick up. Now I've edited it, I can just summon that whenever. Is the thing. Can I edit these?
But yeah, then like in the Star Wars movies, like I didn't realize that there's like a Japanese, like they have like, there is localized like their own word for the Force.
Neat.
It's like this like kanji word. It's like, it means a similar thing to like, so basically they translated a concept like the Force. It's like it's like a force, literally.
Fair.
It's very interesting.
Cool.
Although by and large, I found the subtitles of that film to be dreadful. They're really like bare bones, like absolute minimum for understanding the plot. Like, I wouldn't say that A New Hope has good subtitles in Japanese in the original, what I assume is the original run. Because I want to say the Laserdisc I have is from like the early mid-80s. It's a fairly early Laserdisc. It's just kind of weird to me, like the rip of the master of the film they got it from is just so not very good. Because like there's like some very clear like errors like in the like how it looks. It's weird.
Translation has come a long way in the last like 30 years.
Definitely, and even just like bothering to like get a nice master of the fucking film. The other thing I was kind of shocked by, it's like, fucking hell, guys, like you couldn't even just like get the print of the film that doesn't have like fucked up bits of the tape.
Here comes
It's
my
like,
ally.
it's like, did you send someone to the cinema with a video camera to record it?
It almost fucking feels that way. Like even for a laser disc, the video quality doesn't look that great.
What killed me?
Friendship?
I don't think it was friendship. I'm gonna be honest.
Existential dread.
Anyway, my Key can now punch.
Nice.
Hooray! With its key fists.
I feel it will be the key to advancing.
Oh god, the key has eyes.
Yeah, they do things like that, which is very neat.
Was it because you turned off the flamer and then it tried to kill the flamer, which you were standing on top of?
Basically, I think that's what happened, yes.
It's like, oh, an enemy. I'll take care of it, master.
I think I should maybe set it so that their enemies are nothing.
Okay, all of you, you're not allowed to fight anymore. You're not allowed to fight anymore, everyone. You've killed me enough times. I'm taking away your ability to do harm.
I'm hoping they only attack things that attack me if I do this, but fuck knows.
Ishmael was right. Combat should be banned. I'm taking your swords away.
Yep, it's just all you're proving is Ishmael was right. Hashtag Ishmael was right.
God damn it.
Isn't that the conclusion of Moby Dick?
I mean, yes.
I feel like you read a different Moby Dick than me.
Ishmael is the only survivor, therefore he's right.
I haven't read Moby Dick, but I love my older brother's reading philosophy for it, which is just read it as if the dude telling you the story is a fucking weirdo.
Yep.
Like, because like, okay, I know we're in the middle of the story and we're like 3/4 way through the book, but now I need to stop everything because you can't appreciate the rest of the story unless I spend several pages telling you all about every single kind of whale.
Well, it's considered like one
okay.
of the most efficient and perfect like manuals for whaling because of the shit it's got in it.
Yeah! It's just like, okay, I need to tell you literally everything about whaling, just at weird parts in the story. I was like,
But
that's
it's used as
amazing.
a textbook as well.
Yeah, Mushroom Wizard. Hero, I can shield you with my magic, but I am locked in Nadir's prison. Free me. Oh, the mushrooms are the Mushroom Wizards.
So that's why mushrooms
Ally.
are friends of wizards, not because they're amoral monsters like wizards.
Wizards, no sense of right and wrong.
I did just start Sorcery, by the way, speaking of the Discworld book, speaking of wizards,
Nice.
which has been fun.
I'm gonna make all the mushrooms move and be my ally.
Yeah, I finished Mort. Mort is a mess, but I didn't dislike it. It's just a bit of a mess.
Good.
Mort is a mess, but I enjoy it.
It's good.
Yeah, it's a mess that I enjoyed.
Yeah,
Like, it is definitely, it is not the best book in the world, but I did not dislike it.
Mort is still Terry Pratchett coming into terms with things. I like the concept because it leads into better things later, essentially.
Totally, yeah. Like, I kind
it's
of get
the
where he's
prequel
going, but
story sort of thing.
it's got a bit
Except
too
it was
much
actually
going
written in the
on.
correct order. It's just a whole reality. Come on, mushroom friends!
It's the thing I like about those kind of writings, that even his worst books are still very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Oh, flamers.
Defend me, allies! Don't worry, some of my allies are immune.
Some of you will live, and that's enough for me.
Don't worry, the thing is, I've got healing magic.
Lord Farquaad here. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I have infinite goo to fill my boys with.
Yup.
I'm filling my boys with life.
This is really helping it, isn't it?
My boys will be filled with life. And now, guess who has the Fireburst ability?
Fuck yeah.
It's everyone!
You're setting each other on fire
Woo!
so much. Oh my god. A couple of friends of mine have been selling video games back and forth for a few years now, and they're just, I guess a joke with each other is that they're both like just super incapable at mailing anything in any speed. Like, it takes like months. And but they usually like give each other like a bunch of extra goodies, like to say sorry. And one of them just said like, "Oh, I finally mailed so and so's package." My friend Flake is like, "Oh, I messaged like I mailed so and so's package." Like, and it might even have the game we bought in it. And my friend just responded like Flake shipping services are their shipping. It's like the Flake Industries shipping times are fucking abominable. You can't beat the customer service though.
My power grows, Gordon.
My power grows, Gordon.
I'm gonna be honest. This literal army of pets that I've created is very good, and I'm happy.
It is pretty fun.
Hey, my friend Key. I'm gonna just pick you up, okay? Because I think you're the
Let us
key.
assault the wizard's prison.
Whoop.
Come, my warriors, let us assault the wizard's prison.
The Mushroom Wizard is a powerful ally, you see. If this is the key to get it.
Mushroom will make a most powerful ally.
Why are you Bane?
I don't know. You said something that sounded vaguely like Bane, and now it's incredibly entertaining to me to just continue just voicing everything you say as Bane.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I am Bane now.
You might control the Mushroom Wizard, but I was born a Mushroom Wizard.
I was
born a Mushroom Wizard, molded by it.
Nothing has changed. Respectfully, we've already solved this in fanfic.
oh, that's it.
Ask the Mushroom Wizard what the name of God is.
And I don't go in for that kind of.
Starfather should come back as a woman, for he hath known the shape of man and woman both. Your words.
This is surreal. You people know my world better than I do.
And if you run into a story problem,
Big
I can start a
stretchy.
forum argument about it. They won't even know they're working for you, Starfather.
Oh.
Tell me more.
Okay,
about
I've
your
got a friend who's ready to
art,
chat.
My child.
So but it's been really fun hanging out,
Nice
y'all.
to see you.
I love y'all.
Enjoy, Paige.
Bye.
Anyway, they're maybe going to be plagiarizing people. Mushroom Wizard. You're going to be called Brian Whizbaz. You shield my allies. Your allies
Now,
are
is
Hero
that
and
be-
Mushroom.
Now, was that B-or-I-A-N
You're
or
fireproof now.
B-or-Y-A-N?
Give me a sec, I've got to give a few people fireproof. The key, of course, being my most important ally.
Well, it's the key to you getting out of this situation.
And the rats, which I have one.
Rat's the spirit.
Wait, this mushroom doesn't attack, but it's fireproof. Maybe we should redistribute that.
It protects your allies.
Look, as long as I've distributed all my things amongst an army of keys, I'm fine, okay?
The Mushroom Wizard cannot be killed in a way that matters.
No, none of my team can. In truth. Another fireproof being joins my ranks.
Excellent.
I found a boy.
So the original text adventure only briefly touched on the distant future at the end. Back then, I just wrote whatever I wanted you to imagine, and were shocked when you paid me so well. So it may have surprised you to begin on a space station. And I recognize that compared to the original, this time, your hero was a little more anti. Anyway, for all his faults, I hope the pro found a way under your skin. Obviously, we owe an immense debt to the Clarkian First Contact stories. I mean, you've played it by now, but I can't help pitching. An object nicknamed the Magic Circle appears in space, in a universe danger close to heat death, okay? But the brave souls who volunteer to suit up and pass through the circle come back dead, but wearing this beatific grin. Classic. I mean, if you aren't tingly right now, you have no soul.
Hope you ain't expecting actual magic, cause all this, just a cheap trick. And under that, a cheaper one, all the way down. The magic comes from outside the circle, like you.
Right, speaking of which, Poopy. Poopy is tough. Poopy is strong. Poopy has hopefully not killed any of my allies just now.
Delicious allies.
No, there's a lot of them, okay? Some of you will die.
Now, boss, maybe you see a problem and your solution don't seem clean enough. Like maybe the gods wanted you to do something else. Something perfect. Fuck that. Chasing perfect is what got them into this mess. If your way does the job, it's more right than they'll ever be.
I'm feeling a bit directionless right now, actually. Like, I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to be going.
It's not
Which is kind of nice, because I think the idea is that you're supposed to be like, oh, I can work this out myself. You're supposed to work it out yourself, right? But also, I am a little bit just... Also, oh god, the pixelation on the sci-fi stuff is real good. That's a really nice effect.
Indeedly doodly.
But, I am also a bit... No, friend. You are not my enemy. You are now... dog. And I can pick you up.
Coda, I'm alone in a conference room. I scheduled a meeting with myself in search of quiet. What is it?
A Mr. Byron Rafe called? You're a loan officer?
Yes?
He says you've taken out some, quote, Faustian personal loans to make payroll, and unless this project hits big, which it will, you end up slightly homeless. So, please stop offering me a salary.
Coda, I find the right people, I lock them in a room. The only word for what emerges is a miracle. Or we kill each other. Either way, problem solved.
So, presumably second option. Also, I'm sorry, dog, but I have a better idea, actually. I have stripped you of all. Oh wait, yeah, no, the rock's dead. Don't worry. We're fine. Everything will be fine. Nothing can possibly go wrong with this. I just need to find a rock. Guess there's still going to be a... I guess you're going to unlock more of these sci-fi bits as you go along. Maybe? Like as you go through that, you see more bits of that. Aha! I found the solution to my problems.
Nice.
I can't get across the river to the rock. My problems are still continuing.
Oh, nice.
Brian Whizbaz, why are you stood in the lava? Brian, are you fireproof? Yes, good. Oh wait, I can just... Just occurred to me that I can just sort of... do this. To get the one thing over here that matters. Or not, maybe. Okay. Okay, so because there's no healing over here, I'm not alive enough to do that. There are more rocks, which I can take. Edit one of these rocks. Oh. Created a new friend. I'll say you're also fireproof. I've just got an army of fucking immortal murderers. They're all fireproof. Ooh, a new mushroom to add to my armies. Come on, allies! We've got a journey to do.
Play the one before that, I guess?
Mr. Gilder, this is Dr. Wellesley at the clinic again. I'm afraid the results haven't changed. Even if your ex-wife were willing to go in vitro, I'm afraid that biologically speaking, the problem closer to home is beyond the reach of any treatment I can offer. My advice would be to start making peace with the idea of adoption. I know that's not what you... I'm very sorry. Call back if you want my expanded analysis, or just to talk.
That'll be that then. One thing with the level judge, we were playing behind magic bars here and thought he'd behave. We actually watched Q&A play the game. When it comes to him, this is why BS script scheme is supposed to be solved in this zoo escape area. Just because by the time it starts, the flame gets aggro and places a nuclear shadow on the wall, halfway through a shrug. And you've got the flame burst stack. That solves half your problem. Afterwards, the space magic happens to make the bars go away. Don't expect this thing to do much. Ah, a friend. Still not quite sure what those are doing to me. Anyway. Poopy strong. Poopy fast. Stream numbers low. Zoe paranoid.
Pay no attention to it. Forget it's there.
None of it. It doesn't matter. Like, I 100% believe that I would still be doing it if there was 0 viewers. Because I have done it with 0 viewers before. Mm-hmm. But...
And the most important thing is staring at the numbers only going to make you unhappy.
Yeah. But it does. Every time I see them, I'm like, oh. Don't worry. Problem solved! I've just got this. I love that I just have a fucking army. Oh.
This. Here we go.
Oh. Sorry, I'm going back the way I came. Thank you for your sacrifice, Howler. This is the land that produces the goo. We've defeated a few of these, I believe. Queen's Hive has been discovered. Very large creatures apparently can't be trapped. Don't worry though, I got a plan. The problem is solved. My allies are the hero. My special abilities are nothing.
Can't help but think if you could edit yourself, this would be so much easier.
Hey, Rock. Do you want to... I don't appear to be able to give the group mind ability to other people. No, I just didn't take it, apparently? Okay. Groupthink has been acquired. The Hive Queen is now my ally. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to actually do anything with her because she's stuck. But you know what? Hey, Brian. You want to control a whole army? Brian is now controller of all the Hivers. Mushroom has left groupthink range, apparently.
That's a shame.
Some of my allies did die, but... maybe? Hey, Brian, I'm going to take groupthink off you because I'm not sure it's working as planned. You all don't seem to be... oh, wait, the target point's still active. That's why. No, don't worry, Brian. You have your groupthink back.
Never trust a wizard.
Come on, allies. I've accidentally made the Brian Whizbaz controller of every mushroom, I think.
It makes sense.
Which wasn't my intention, but...
Holy balls! You took out the Hiver Queen with no weapons? Shows a fine killer instinct. You remind me of me. I feel compelled to reward you somehow, but minus any systems, all that's left is... story. Huh. Tell you what, I'll pass on to you the only story that a game should ever need. Back before time was a thing, there were these two cavemen. Or women, whatever. I'm just gonna pronoun at random. I call these two Frag and Brag. Newbies think I keep those names on my knuckles like a lifestyle. Like I believe in both. Negative. No, sir. See, Frag and Brag had their eyes on the same prize, okay? Wanted some time in the naked cave with the same mates. Tried to get bombed on the same fermented applesauce. Everything. Fighting over it all had nearly killed them both. They had to pick a winner without the loser dying. At that very moment, the first game was born. And with it,
Taking groupthink off, Brian.
Mother effing civilization, okay?
Because... if I do it this way...
Now, in that contest, Bragg came out on top, easily. She was faster, stronger, and smarter by a country mile. But Bragg, now, he had an idea. He'd tell the tribe that he would have won if that darn sun wasn't in his eyes. And people swallowed it. Pretty soon, Bragg realized he didn't have to compete at all. He could go on making up BS for the rest of his life. He told the first story and ruined the first game with it. Took that sacred interplay of all humans striving and added an effing cheat code. And that, children, is why the parable of Frag and Bragg is the only story that games will ever need. We write it on our knuckles, that it may serve as a warning.
So, the way that the hive mind seems to work is that it will work on all creatures of the same species?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the mushroom wizard will control every mushroom, pass those abilities on to every mushroom.
Yeah.
Even if those mushrooms already had better abilities on them, irritatingly. So, give me a second. I'm gonna actually take fireproof off you and make sure it's on my Hiver group mind. They're all fireproof now. And what this means is that now every Hiver that I resurrect to bring with me is fireproof and attacks and all that.
And loyal.
And loyal, yes. And I can see these chains which show me where a few of these dead ones are. Now, technically, I could probably benefit from actually... I think it's probably the intended solution that you actually make the wizard the main one, but I kind of don't want to, really.
Okay.
So I'm actually just going to use the hivers, because there's a fucking ton of them. Maybe I'll change it up to something else at some point, but I'm basically just going to make an army of incredibly tough hivers right now.
I mean, everyone knows you can't trust a wizard.
Yeah, also the thing is, the wizard projects the healing power onto all the mushrooms, which I'd rather have the healer just be one of them. Yeah, the Hiver Queen technically is in the group mind, but it doesn't move, so we're kind of stuck with it being, like, you know, not. But I'll try and resurrect any Hivers. I'm going to try and resurrect the rest of the Hivers. I'm going to get this thing. And then it's probably about time that I move on to something else, or even stop. I'm not sure which yet.
In just over 2 hours, if you want to stop, that's not
yeah.
I may have fallen asleep in the lounge. Are you still working on the demo?
I need finished looking assets, and there's a whole deleted folder under colored sci-fi, but it's source locked by you and Maze. Would you mind restoring them?
Coda, that was the past. You're the future, okay? Speaking of, you know, it's high time you came out to have dinner at Starfall.
Your custom smart castle? Out in the woods? No. I mean, what?
I'm taking hours and hours of your time on this demo. It's an overdue courtesy.
I have always dreamt of seeing it. What shall I wear?
You'll see.
This is an unhealthy dynamic that's going on. That's the beam to the Hiver Queen. There's a beam over here. I think a Hiver got underground, didn't it? Right. Greetings, new ally. We shall. Thank you for your sacrifice. Here we go. Our army grows. Our power is immense. And also I think I have an idea. Poopy... No, you know, Poopy needs to be strongest of all. Poopy must be strongest of all. But... use melee. Where's one of the ones that uses Flame Burst? Take that off you for a second because you're easy to find, Booba too. Where's the main hive? There's the main one. Just swap these two out. And now I have an army of flame-throwing plants on my side. If I find an ability to fly, they're going to be gaining that as well. Oh,
nice.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I know where there's an ability to fly. Oh. Oh no. I saw an ability to fly, you see.
You robbing
I like that it keeps... I'm not necessarily robbing them. The problem is I can't trap this one. So, the only way to defeat it is, of course, to do something a bit more extreme.
Murder?
You have created an enemy this day! Also, I'm actually going to explicitly make sure that Brian's allies include hivers, because that's probably more of my army at this point. But yeah. Hey, Sentinel! You move by float, huh? You attack with repulsor, huh? Your allies are the hero. Where's the core hiver? Yes! 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 Meanwhile, Poopy now attacks with repulsor. Chugs would like to fight with Fire Burst, I guess. And you, Sentinel. You walk on the ground and you melee. Do my... Bye! Well, problem solved. Jesus Christ. This thing is horrific. Main hiver. You can move on your own, you realise, right? Like, I'm starting to think they can't move on their own if they float.
The Sentinel wasn't moving, was it?
Yeah, no, it wasn't, was it? Okay. Hivers cannot move. You're going to become floating again, because... In fact, actually, I should probably just swap you out for an ally that we need a bit more. No, I can't get rid of Dwayne. I feel so mean. You move on ground. Hivers move on ground. I'm gonna sack this mushroom in particular. Just does nothing. So congratulations, you're my new mushroom. If I need float, I've got it in storage.
Yeah, I assume like Sky Bastard has fly rather than float, given it was moving.
Quite possibly, yes. I felt that I needed float to get there, but I may be doing this wrong. I'm wondering, can someone, Minerva, can you actually check time to beat on this? Because I'm curious how much longer this game will go on.
Do you want me to check time to beat? I can.
Yeah, you can too. Fucking dope. But I said Minerva because she always uses that stuff. But you're.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say Minerva. I just heard the second half.
Yeah, no, don't worry. You both can, but either of you can, if needed.
Main story, 3.5 hours. Story and extras, 4 hours 12. Completionist, 9 hours 20. All playstyles 4 hours average.
Yeah, so that makes this a 2-streamer maybe? I guess what I really should be doing is exploring these elevators that I've been not this whole time. Oh. Well, you're a thing. I'm not going to get all completionist right on it.
It's every room, you know. I remember for one of these hangers arguing on your behalf. No, he or she will want to see the sky. I guess the player has always been this unknowable, this radiant blank. And I know how it sounds, but...
What, you want a joke? No, this one's about you. Setup. A pregnant nun walks into a bar. She's one-legged, Ukrainian, and she orders a car bomb. Got all that? Good. Punch. Somebody else walks into the bar. It's a Hasidic Hell's Angel, or a Swiss actuary, or a foster dad who runs a donut shop, or a paralyzed former sniper, or an altar boy of 6 with cancer, or a gay librarian.
I think I started to regard you as my children. I can only hope that somewhere out there, one of you felt the same.
Oh no. Oh, he can't have kids and he's seeing his... Oh, fuck. Maybe that was a bad idea. Hi, Sentinel!
Apparently if rushed you do it in 2 3/4 hours, apparently.
Yeah, I'm not really rushing, and I don't know where to go, so I'm gonna... Maybe I could finish this, but yeah. This is actually a more completed version of the game. That's the thing. Oh no, Corpse can fill up those. Here's the thing, though. Yeah, some of y'all can fit through there, right? I mean, I can't, but...
Can't you teleport to your friends?
No, my friends can teleport to me, though. But this glass is blocking my progress. Oh god, there's Sky Bastard. Which actually I should probably... Dog poopy. Yeah, also there won't be... Oh, the sketches of these maps are on top of this, actually. Maybe I should have just been using this fucking map the whole time, huh? That might have been a good idea, huh?
Hey, C.
See how well can I do? Can I attack the Sky Bastards is the question. Go, friends! Fail to float. Let's try making you float for a second. Yeah, no, don't work. Where's the core hiver again? Fucking... Stop floating. It's embarrassing for us all. Okay. Yeah, I think we've had enough of this game for now. It's... I might come back to this, finish it off. Probably will, let's be honest.
Fair.
But not now. I was going to take a break from streaming. I was going to have a short one, but now C's arrived, and I don't want to... The thing is, I'm also going to be streaming tomorrow, in theory. But
Maybe do a short one then.
Maybe I'll... I don't know, yeah. It's...
Because you've done this before, where you've done multiple, like, day after day, and it tends to drain you quite quickly.
It's because this one's made me feel shit. I've just had a shit day, honestly. And I'm deliberately avoiding not stopping streaming, because when I stop streaming, I'm scared I will stop streaming forever and not just for a day. Which is why I've made a point of not missing too many. But I just don't have any. Yeah, it's thanks, C. I think I'm gonna just... I think I'll just end it here. I don't think I can... I think I'm just having a bad day. Sorry that this is a short one. I don't... If people want to hang out with me who are in the voice chat right now afterwards, I might do that still, but just... Yeah, I'm just having a day. Thank you all. Thanks everyone who has come to watch stream. I'm not even going to do the end thing this time. Who can I raid?
Your girlfriend was running still earlier.
Yeah, no, girlfriend seems the obvious choice, actually. There we go. Yeah, nice. It's nice when there's an easy choice because I'm gay for them.
Imagine being gay.
You're not allowed to say
this
that.
Animal.
You're not allowed to say that on Twitch.tv. Minerva, you're not allowed.
There's a one. It's fine, there's a one in it somewhere.
At the end.
There's also a dollar sign at the beginning, but we're ignoring that.
It's like an Xbox Live username now. Oh god, the captions actually transcribe twitch.tv as twitch.tv. That's fucking... Stream, it's... The joke is that I'm pronouncing it dot. It's just... The captions have been ruining my